Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This week we're getting ready for the Spring Farm Machinery show in Cavan Town. So I'm going to bring you along for a bit of the behind the scenes action, the work that's involved in getting the machines down there, and we're going to be meeting some suppliers and we're going to meet Paddy Denning, a local customer as well. Irwin's just busy getting the stickers on, as you can see. So what is involved in the sticker process, Irwin?
You need a clean surface, and obviously you need a dry window and a warm glass. That's why it's out in the sunshine.
So we have our valeter in. He'll be here for the day anyway. And we have another load that came back from Lisburn. I'm not sure if these two are going down to the Cavan show. We might see them there. And a little sneaky peek, we have a new Valtra just after landing in. Donald and Ellis. Let's see. A G135. We might see this on the YouTube channel in the next couple of weeks. Drop a comment below if you want to see it. So it's Saturday morning and the lorries have landed, and we have 2 lorries on scene today. There's going to be a lot of hauling up and down to the Equestrian Centre. So I'm just going to show you a few clips of the lads loading up. Well, I don't know if you can tell where I am with the sand and the lineup that I have behind me, but I'm in the Equestrian Centre. And I am just going to run around and show you a quick pre-show walk around, you could say, and see what the lads are up to. So Irwin and Jason are here all day today, just doing the last minute shine up on all the tractors, and there's a few bits outside. We will start at the beginning and work our way up. So we have the Spreadpoint SP400. It's a lime spreader. We have your K2 9-ton dung spreader. Our Brahim 20-foot cattle trailer. We have our McHale front and rear mowers. Valtra 235. This end of things we have the Wiedemann 5080 with a red rock grab in the front. You have your McHale rake and your Fusion 4 Plus. We have the Flail Tech mulchers. They're new to Clarke Machinery there in the last couple of months. And you have your Ecotech tree shears. You have a red rock tank. Your Cavan front mowers. And your rake. You have the famous Q. And your lineup. Clarke's Cavan are here as well. And you have your Wiedemann smaller loader. And your BFWS sweeper collector. So Clarke's Cavan, they have the Kubota range. If you haven't heard of Clarke's Cavan before, they also have a YouTube channel. And they have the Kubota. And they also hold the Honda range as well. They have a few of their quads here. And they have their famous RTVs. They're just getting set up there with their tent. So that is how we are looking. We are 2 days out from the show. So there's a lot of cleaning to be done. But we'll get there. So there's a good bit happening down here at the moment. All the trade stands are getting set up. Oh! I knew I heard someone whistling in the background. So I'm just going to bring you through, maybe Irwin will actually, just bring you through what's outside. Now he's just giving the wheels a bit of a shimmy shimmy. What are you using on that, Irwin? Do we sell it on parts.clarkemachinery.ie?
Yeah, wet wall. Plus the shine on tyres and spray on or let soak in.
So we have, this is a Celtic bale carrier, is it?
Bale chaser, yeah.
Bale chaser.
End bale.
We have the Red Rock 3,500 gallon tank. The major 1,500 gallon tank. Oh, and you have your green brown dump trailer. So that's a 16 ton. And you have the Spreadpoint wagon. So these, just when you're driving into the Equestrian Centre, you can see them there on the right hand side. Day 2 Spring Farm Machinery Show is a go. So the couple of clips that you've seen gone by there, that was night 1. It was a very, very busy night for us. So we were just kind of gathering our paces for night 1. So well into it now, and we're going to go around and see some of our sample stock that's on the Malone stand, and we're going to meet Niall in Spreadpoint, and we're going to speak to some of the lads from McHale as well. So I'm after meeting up with Dara, and where are we going, Dara?
We're going to head up to the Malone stand. So some people have seen the new front mower from Malone, so we have got the rear mowers in stock as well, but we have the front mower that's going to be coming in soon, and we just want to have a look around it quickly. So Fergal above is going to show us around it quickly. Right, so we're on the Malone stand here at the Cavan Machinery Show, and this here is the new 10-foot Procut front mower. So I've Fergal here, who's from Malone themselves. He's going to talk us around quickly a couple of new features, different things like that that's available on it. So,
how you doing? My name is Fergal Connolly. I'm from Malone Farm Machinery. I'd just like to show you around our Procut 2000 FC, which is our front mounted conditioner mower. I suppose first of all, it's hydraulically pressurised, so you pressurise the bed. It's been pressurised hydraulically on the ground, it's not springs. So you plug it into your tractor here, you turn off your tap, and that's your pressure. We have an indicator on the clock here to show you the pressure of the mower. So it works in on the hydraulics, so you don't go near your lift. So when you initially get the mower, you measure from the central linkage point to the ground there 840 mils, and you line up your 2 arrows here, and that's your lift height set for that tractor. So you set up initially and off that, then every time you take it on and off the tractor, you just match up your 2 arrows, and that's your automatic your lift height. It has the heavy duty Comer bed. It's the 5600. It has quick fit blades. It has shear drive shield module in it as well. So there's a safety in the cutter bar that if you hit something foreign, that all it does is shear the hub, to go out the broken hub, put in the new hub, and away you go, keep mowing. It comes as an optional extra here of a camera. As you can see here, there's a camera fitted here and a camera fitted here. You either can mount it, put it to the screen in your tractor, or else you can mount this monitor in your tractor so when you come to a blind spot that you can see what's coming up and down the road. You have water-shield PTO shafts fitting it, Comer gearboxes. You also have the conditioner belt here. It's a power band, so instead of 4 individual belts, it's one big heavy duty belt that's on it. So really that's it now. It has a 17-degree tilt this way and a 17-degree that way, and you have a 500 mil lift and a 500 mil drop, so the flotation is really, really good on it. There's steel conditioner tines in it, semi-swing, so there's no bushings, which we've moved to even in our trail mowers, and our back conditioners are all semi-swing tines in them. So yeah, lights of course, as you can see there, come as well. Everything is on it. The only option you have is your camera. Everything else comes as standard on the machine.
So I have Irwin here now, and he's going to talk us through the stand and what's on display here today.
So we're here at the last day of the Cavan Farm Machinery show in the Cavan Equestrian Centre. Somebody else that was here yesterday have seen that we have a massive stand on display, and people that's coming today to see what we have as well. But if for you that's not won't be here, just give you this quick walk around what we have and the idea why we have such a big stand here at the show. So we're a Valtra main dealer. On display we have 11 tractors ranging from the A series right up to the Q series, from 115 horsepower right up to 305. We have tractors with loaders, without loaders, electric spool valves, manual spool valves, and to top it all off, we're launching the 0% finance deals. Not alone tractors, we have the full range of a Brahan dump trailer and a cattle trailer. We have Joskin cattle trailer. We have Cavan mowers, Cavan rakes, McHale mowers, McHale rakes, McHale balers. We have McHale's new disc mower. It's mounted on a tractor here as well. We have McConnell hedge cutter 6570T. We have Spreadpoint's SP400 land drive spreader. We have K2 9-ton spreader. And if we didn't have enough inside, we said we'll put something outside. So outside we have Celtic 10 bale chaser, Bedrock 3,500 gallon tank, Shrewsbury 3601 wagon, and another on a Brahan 16-ton dump trailer, and a major 1,500 gallon tank. That's all the big stuff. And as well as that, we have the full range of Ecotech 3 shears as well as Tech mulchers. And why we have so much, we treat it as kind of an open day. We don't host open days. We treat the Cavan show as the main event of the year, along with the Cavan, show what we have, and we are here to sell stuff. And that's the main thing of the show, is to show what we have. We're here to do deals and grab a bargain.
I'm joined by Niall from Spreadpoint, and he's just going to talk us through the SP400 that's on display on our stand today.
Niall Tiernan here from Spreadpoint. We're on Clarke Machinery stand at the Cavan Machinery show. We have an SP400 on the stand. This is our entry-level lime spreader. It's land driven. You see the wheel on the back. 4.5 cubic meters capacity, which is about 7 tons of lime. It's all hydraulic driven, so there's no PTO shafts. It's a unique stainless steel roller floor, which is zero maintenance. It's got a heavy duty disc unit with 6mm stainless steel disc and a 6mm stainless steel vane, which is all replaced with metal, and it's a modular system, so you can plug and play with different applicators. It's finished in 2-pack oven baked paint.
Paddy, how are you?
Good, very good.
This is Paddy Denning from Lara. He's a local contractor. So Paddy, tell me a bit about what you do.
I do round baling, is all the one I do. I have a T194 Valtra and a McHale Fusion 3 Plus.
And you have a mower as well, is it?
And a mower, yes, I got a mower last year, just a side mounted mower.
Oh, okay, very good. And when did you start coming to Clarke Machinery? How did that begin?
When Gerard Clarke was a small fella in at the back of the new inns before he even had a garage. Probably about 1978, I'd say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
I don't know, that's a long time ago.
You were a young man then?
So was he. Yeah, no, he had rollers at him. I think the first thing I bought from him was, first new thing I would have bought him would have been a McHale block cutter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and then the next bought tractors then, Zetter Crystal.
Oh, you had a Zetter? I never knew you had a Zetter.
So Zetter second hand, and then I sold that one and bought a 50th anniversary celebration Zetter Crystal.
Oh.
And then I upgraded it to a Valtra when you got the Valtra agency.
Okay, and was that the 8350? No?
That was the 8150, I think. Yeah. That was 95, I think it is. 95 or 96.
Okay.
And then I changed to an 8350, and that was an 8050, I think it was. 8150 then was the next model up. 8350, and it was a low power, a low revving engine, and still a bit. It's 2002.
Okay.
And then that year, McHale's come up to demo the Fusion baler, and they used that tractor for about 2 days on both Cavan and Meath and Monaghan.
Oh, so they used your tractor?
Oh yeah.
to do
Mine was the tractor that they brought around the country, and they even brought it to Kells and stayed in Kells that night. And when they came out the next morning, the control box was after being stolen off it.
Oh no.
So anyhow, I think they looked down somewhere outside the yard behind. They looked down next to the river and they got it, but they had ordered another one up from McHale's at the time, and there was only one other one left. So there was a bit of a panic that day, all right, because they were doing demos all over the country. So anyhow, then I booked my first Fusion then for 2003, and I didn't get it until about July because there was a waiting list on them.
Okay, right.
The first Fusion was serial number 0076, so there's a 76 baler between the demos and prototypes. Okay. I presume that McHale had
and
made.
then in the locality, you were probably one of the first men that had the Fusion then?
There was only really in County Cavan, I think there was the other Jerry Clarke, myself, and someone up around Oldcastle. That was the first year because I think he was limited to 3 or 4 or 5 in this area.
Right, okay, yeah.
I think they were only making about 2 or 3 a week at that time.
Yeah.
So I'll be corrected on that, but I presume that's what it is. So then the following year, I bought a second one. 2 years later I bought a second-hand one, and I had them up until about 5 years ago when I went straight from the Fusion 1 up to the Fusion 3 Plus.
Okay, yeah. And did you find that much of a change now?
It was a good change and a big change, and it had the 540 gearbox with the standard cam track reel. And then when I was changing that into the year before last, I went for the 1000-speed gearbox and camless reel, and that is a big change.
Okay.
Yeah,
right,
they really have perfected them now. Like, you know, it's all perfected because, like, the one baler will do as much as the two previous to this.
Yeah. And you've seen the Fusion 4 here today.
The Fusion 4, well,
would you consider changing?
The Fusion 4, my Fusion 3 is almost a Fusion 4 because it was bought in June and the Fusion 4 came out in September, so all the upgrades, bar the doors and something like that, there's little bits of minor things on it.
So the spec is near enough?
I won't be changing this year, we'll have to say another while anyhow, you know, but it is the Fusion 4 in all but name. And look, you can get up to 45, 50 bales an hour, depending on the crop, depending on the location, depending on the ground. I also upgraded the tractor to a T194 probably about 2 years ago now at this stage, and that did make a difference because I've isobus on it and I've isobus on the baler. And
do you find the balers going a lot better now with the new tractor?
Oh yeah. Like you have the power, certainly in Cavan, like where you're going up and down hills, up hills. Down hills is never a problem. Well, it is because you have to reverse back and out them to let the bale off.
Oh yeah.
But it's totally different, so it is.
Yeah, very good, very good. And then in the summertime, then you had Cavan and Mower, and you moved then to McHale.
Cavan, I still have it. It's just that its days are numbered. Yeah.
Are you doing anything with it now at
all?
No,
I didn't do anything with it last year. Then I just needed the side mount. A lot of my customers are mowing their own, but I still need a mower.
Yeah.
And I went for the 10-foot. Was it 3100 or something like that? McHale mower. Like they're a good strong mower.
And
very strong.
Is it a trail mower or?
No, side mounted.
Oh, it's side mounted.
Side mounted. Now I didn't go for the front mower. I probably am not mowing enough to justify the front mower, but maybe it's something in the future.
Yeah, you might think.
When I get the back and paid for, I can look at the front. No, I have the front linkage. I have everything.
You have front linkage on that tractor. Yeah.
So that's the package is good now. I've been through from 1980. 1992 probably. I've been through 2 class balers, 2 4-Welger balers, and then I moved over to McHale in 2003. Because that was the first time they made a baler. You know, McHale done everything backwards.
Yeah.
The first thing they made was the block cutter. The second thing they made was a baler. The third thing they made was a mower. Yeah. You know, like so. Whereas normally other companies started.
Yeah.
With the first thing and then work backwards, but the block cutter now, you know, I don't think there'll be a market for it at the moment. It was good at the time.
Yeah, and it's James McGovern that you deal with in
dealt with Jared, and then I dealt with James the last time because Jared's getting old, you know, like it's time.
We'll have to cut that bit.
We'll have to cut that bit out, so we have. No, Jared wasn't there, so I dealt with James, and Jared was away at the time. So that's
and how do you find Clarke Machinery to deal with?
Okay, so look at the biggest, I suppose, plus to have is no matter what part you want, it's there.
Yeah, we have all our parts there.
You have all the parts there, and it's beside me. And like, also with McHale, parts would be a lot more keener than stuff that'd be imported, like from Germany, like Welger or Class. That's what I found in the past, anyway.
Yeah.
So,
and then we have the workshop up there as well. You get your baler serviced and all that
the
with
tractor
us.
service, the baler. I haven't a baler long enough now for the last couple of years to get them serviced,
maybe
but I probably this year,
you'll have
I'll
to
get a full service done on it this year, and that'll probably get a good year out of it, or maybe 2 years out of it.
Yeah. And what would you say to anyone that might be considering coming to Clarke Machinery to buy something? What kind of advice or plus would it be?
There's no problem. They have a good backup service. There's the new workshop. They have a great store. Yeah. And they have good store people in it. They know their stuff.
Staff,
yeah.
Staff.
Yeah. Well, no, just the store. No, they have. You know, they know their stuff.
They have the experience.
They have
in the
experience.
Stores,
yeah. Some of them have the experience of 30 or 40 years in that store. Like
plus,
you know,
maybe
plus. Yeah. So look, it's close to me, and it doesn't matter if you come online or anything like that. You'll get the next day anyway, I presume.
Yeah, and we have our new online shop as well now, so that's kicking off. So we have all our McHale and all that.
There was no online when I started in 1991. You know, there was a clothesline, but there was no online.
Yeah, and I would get summoned and had time to bring a part down the road too when I was living beside you.
You could be wet. I remember a control box went on some of the balers. I think I had to wait almost 2 months.
Probably,
you know, like I mean, whereas that's a big thing. It's all about time. It's all about downtime.
Yeah.
The least amount of downtime you can do,
the better.
And the other thing is you either have repairs or repayments. Yeah. So you better go for the repayments than the repairs, because the downtime, at least you don't have downtime with repayments.
Yeah. So it was lovely talking to you, Paddy.
Thank you, Niamh.
And we'll be back out to you during the summer. See
Please
these McHale balers and the mowers in action.
Do that.
We will.
Talk to you then.
Thank you. So I'm joined by James Heanue, and he's going to talk us through the Fusion 4 Plus.
Thank you, Niamh. James Heanue from McHale. To start off here with the Fusion 4 Plus, there is 3 models in this range. We have the standard Fusion 4, which is a net-only machine with 25 knife chopper. We have the Fusion Pro, Fusion 4 Pro. It's the Isabus machine that's extra out over the Fusion 4, and then we have the Fusion 4 Plus then, which is an NRF machine and net machine also. So to go through the Fusion 4 Plus here we have at the minute. What we have here, we have the heavy duty drive PTO. We have a 1,000 speed gearbox on it here. This machine in particular has the ball and spoon hitch on it. We have the camless pickup then as well with the 6 tine bars in the pickup. All the heavy duty tines, which is a 6.1mm tine. We have a full width crop roller with the spring tine at the back of it. Again, that's for the pickup on this Fusion 4 Plus is a slightly wider pickup. It's a tine wider, so that's why we go the wider crop roller then as well for the intake of the machine. Also here, new on the Fusion 4 Plus, the augers on both sides of the pickup, they're out closer to the pickup now also. We have this Profifloor system in the chopper then as well. So as the lump comes in or the right crops, that Profifloor can flex up and down according to the crop going into the chopper at the minute. Also then as well with the chopper, we have widened out the actual intake of the chopper, so as opposed to being a square on the side of the chopper now is actually tapered, and that allows more and better intake of lumps and heavier crops of 20-foot rows or 30-foot rows of grass. This machine then here, she's equipped now with the NRF on the front of it here, so you can work your NRF from the front. You can also work your net from the front here as well. It's only a matter of changing the plastic over in the control box from net to plastic. It's a load sensing machine as well, so if your load sensing pipes here in the front, your pickup spool or pipe is on the front here also, that's walked off your spool. We have the storage here for your plastic and your net. We have an NRF loading device, which is for loading your plastic and your net from the side. You just put on your roll of plastic and slip her across, and this goes up into the storage position then again. Moving back along the machine then, we have your pickup wheel guide wheels here. You just pull the pin and they flip around when you're on the road. We have this load sensing valve here, which works the whole machine, so it only gives the amount of oil, it takes the amount of oil from the tractor to the machine as required. So for opening your door, it might take less oil than working your wrapping ring. That's the load sensing valve, what that does here. This machine then is equipped with 25 knives selectable, so with the selectable knives you can put either up 12 knives or 13 knives. So if you were working with 12 knives and you thought they were getting blunt, you get those 12 knives down and put up your 13, or also you can work the full 25 if you want as well. The knives then are protected with these 2 accumulators, one for your 12 set of knives and one for your 13. If a lump or a stone goes in, the knives can go back and the accumulator will pressurise them back up again. The knives then are also equipped in with a 12mm roll pin if a stone goes in between 2 knives or whatever, like, you know. With the on-blocking system then we have the drop floor, which can be activated from the cab of the tractor. It's also a flex floor then as well, so if a lump comes in, the floor can actually flex on the front by 2 springs. But the floor then as well, if you let down your drop floor, once you switch on your PTO again, your drop floor will automatically come up. Moving back along then, we have your 5 spools here for holding your plastic. 5 the far side, 2 in your wrapping ring, so that's 12 rows of plastic in total. This machine here in particular, she's on the 650 Allianz wheel. You can also get them on the 560 and the 680 wheel as well, but the 650 is the most common wheel there at the minute. Your chamber door then, the way that works, you have your linkage arm here, so as your top door goes up for your transfer your bale, she also brings up the bottom door to let the bale out as well back onto the wrapper, so there's no actual transfer of the bale between the wrapper and the baler. So you can see here it's very simple, so as your door goes up, you have one roller here between the actual wrapper and the baler to transfer on your bale to the wrapping unit. Again, the wrapping ring here at the back of it, that's going quicker now as well. So you're talking there, your 2 rolls here at your 750mm roll on top and 1 here at the bottom. You load the 2 rolls here from this side, which is very simple as well to do. Let down your dispenser unit, let back your catch, load your plastic, and away you go again with it. Again, this is all done from this side by closing your panel pressing the index button here on the side to bring your wrapping ring around to load your 2 rows from the side. Again, you're talking there roughly about 16 seconds to wrap a bale on 4 layers of film. Again, the film on film in the chamber, 3.5 layers inside in the chamber, and you can put on your 4 layers in the back here, or 6 layers if you're doing haylage and that. These rear panel guards, they come standard on the machine now as well. The double bobbins here at the back, if you're on the side of a hill, it holds a bale in position. Again, you have this new keypad here on the side, so you have your lights inside your panels here. You can work your switches here to open your cut and ties. You can also customise A and B if you want to use your back tip on it, or open your top door. That could also be done from the cab. Again, you're on the wider mud guards here. All 20B and 100H diamond chains here. Your main drive chain is a continuous chain all round. The rest of the chains are all 20B diamond chains back along the machine. You have your 2 pumps here, then 1 pump for your oiler and 1 for your greaser. And on the Fusion 4 Plus then we have the bigger oil tank now as well for your oil, and you can set your lube dose again from the cab of the Isabus control unit. That's 1 to 8 for the amount of oil you want to put on your chains. Again, we have slip clutch here for your pickup. You have your camless pickup, which is, I mentioned earlier on, you can adjust your chains from outside. You can grease your centre bearings from the outside without taking off the covers now as well. You have your NRF roller here, we'll say, for loading on your plastic or loading on your net. That can be done from the ground now as well, besides getting up on the platform. Outside that then what you have is your panels. They're all double skin panels. They're a new kind of more streamlined panel as opposed to Fusion 3. And you have your, as I said, your internal lights here and all the panels now on both sides.
So that is a wrap from us from the Spring Farm Machinery Show at Cavan Equestrian Centre. If you got this far, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Hopefully we'll have more videos coming in the next couple of days, and thank you very much for watching.